Hey everyone, I just wanted to demo a couple new features on JBrowse 2 that we've been working on. Um, I think they really show some of our strengths, and I guess we'll just dive in. Um, so, as you may have heard, we've got these different view types in JBrowse 2, and that includes things like dot plot and synteny. But what we're going to see is that these are all kind of can be interrelated. So if we check out our standard linear genome view, we can open it on HG19 and open up, say, like a data set that we've been really using as a driver is this SKBR3 breast cancer cell line from the Schatz lab. And so we're going to just pop that open, and one cool thing you can see is there's status updates while the track is loading, and that includes things like downloading the BAM index, and this is just the start of the chromosome, so there's just ends over here, but once we get to mapped bases we have our alignments track, and that actually is a combination of coverage up top and alignments on the bottom. And what I'm really excited to show is this feature where we can right-click a given alignment and pop out things like a dot plot of the read versus the reference. So let's try that out. So in a new view below, it gives us this dot plot, and that's plotted just using the split alignment, and as you can see, it is a split alignment over both chromosome 1 and 19. And not only can you do this dot plot, but you can look at a sort of like synteny version of this. And so that's going to show you the same idea, split aligned to chromosome 1 and chromosome 19 versus the read on the bottom. And you can see in both views the first, let's see, 1,000 or so, about 1,800 bases are cut off using clipping. But you know, you get that different visual confirmation of that from both of them. We can actually zoom in on this region, and you can see that this corresponds with our notion of the alignment from up top here. So this deletion is this block right here, and that shows how the read being plotted on the y-axis doesn't contain the same sequence that's on the x-axis, the reference genome. And there's also a little insertion, which is sometimes harder to see in these reference genome coordinate based plots. So we can also see that same type of info if we look at the this sort of synteny view. And currently, to navigate the synteny view, you kind of have to, you know, pairwise. Actually, there is a cool thing we can do. We can link the two, so when we hit zoom in, it zooms in both at the same time. So that's kind of a nice feature. Let's zoom in again, and maybe we'll unlink it so we can straighten out these polygons. But this shows the same thing as above, where this blue polygon here shows the deletion, and the yellow polygon shows the insertion. Then all the red simply indicates matches. So that's a little whirlwind tour of this new world of JBrowse 2, where we can dynamically create new views. This is all functional on, you know, your native BAM and CRAM alignments. It just uses the supplementary alignments tag, and we think it's really interesting for long reads, especially because it just stitches together any type of complicated structural variant view. we hope this is useful to you, and I'll send out some links that you can open to navigate this, basically this demo data set. And we're really curious to hear your feedback. So thanks again. We'll sign off.